That's a valid thing to make.
Ancient blacksmiths make me smile.
Mm.
You really want to stab a guy, but need some reach.
I really kind of want to go through the old legendary weapon quests because they seem kind of fun.
They are kind of fun.
I just don't know if I would do them for multiple classes. It'll be on the list of things to do eventually.
The anima and the relic weapons from the base game in Heaven's Ward.
Oh, they're good ways to blow off poetics, if nothing else.
The issue is I still need poetics for my classes because I'm leveling up a summoner and whatever the other one is, scholar or something.
The one that's tied to summoner.
Yeah.
They're also great time sinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't mind time sinks, especially when you can watch videos and stuff while doing them. Just gives you something to do while you're watching stuff. So more Doma crap for a 4.3 surprise.
Yeah, shocker. Almost like it's almost like that's the theme of Stormblood.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, screw El Amigo. Onto the more entertaining thing, Doma.
I mean, they're supposed to be wrapping it up. This is bad.
I'm just waiting for Doma to get blown up or something.
Unlikely.
No, it's a weird thing where, like, the Garleans apparently want to just not take over people now, but the people who do that have an evil guy who super worships Xenos, which is a conqueror, which is like the weirdest thing ever. I guess. I don't know. We'll find out. Or everything will blow up in their faces.
I mean, I haven't done it, but I am somewhat aware of what the story actually is in this patch, so...
Yep. I will be excited to see it, maybe. Or not. We'll find out. I will say the kind of the ass pull of Suya's amnesia thing is weird. And I wonder if you're going to end up just killing that person. Like, you're going to actually eventually just kill them or not. Does that make any sense what I'm saying? Or not really?
You might, who knows?
Like personality or just like the person?
The person. And I forgot that Garuda's horse does not actually allow you to fly. Rip.
That makes no fucking sense.
Yep, apparently you cannot fly on Garuda's horse.
And yet the T-Rex flies.
Yep. Which is so disappointed because the Garuda song is quite good. And where's my mount button? Disappointing.
I have the night one thing for that.
Yeah, sure.
Does my battle lion fly? Okay.
It's not.
My battle lion for my paladin thing flies.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the one for raids or the one for roulettes?
I think it's for roulettes. Or it's raids. I'm not actually sure. Whatever.
Raid one, I didn't think the raid flies. Must have changed that.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's flying. I'm just disappointed that you can't fly with Garuda.
Yeah.
the way, Carrie, check out the thing I linked in Discord.
Hmm.
How everyone feels about every time that Planeswalker card gets printed. Well, a variant of that Planeswalker card gets printed.
Ah, shit.
So how does everyone feel about the new Hearthstone expansion? Or has no one played that like I don't anymore?
I got access to Magic Arena, and that was it for me.
All I remember about it is apparently it's the weakest expansion in a while.
Not surprising.
I think there was a guy who did like numbers for it, and apparently, like, I think it's like 3 to 4 cards are actually considered in the top like 20 cards used of all the decks, and most of them don't even make top 5. I think one does, but I think that changed too.
I mean, again, that's not entirely surprising.
I don't know. We'll see. I do want to see what this like improvement to the Doma Enclave is too, because apparently there's quests for that now.
I don't think it's anything super hype yet, but
Well, there's an achievement for like the first one and then the second one, so maybe it might eventually become like Mordono.
oh yeah, possible.
I like the options. There's the I'll do it because I like Doma. I'll do it whatever. Stop bitching about it. Or what's in it for me. I forgot how much I like the dialogue options in this game, even though they don't really matter.
It's like, none of these choices matter, but damn if they're not satisfying.
Mm. Sometimes you get funny results, like the Hildebrand stuff.
Yep.
They actually also implemented the most disappointing of those in this patch.
Chatter.
Just, yeah, like options you have for response.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
It's in the 24-man line. It'll be obvious when it comes up.
Hmm.
Okay, I have done the thing.
You mean a Warlock?
Yeah. I'm sitting there like, I don't know what I want to roll, and I was like, what would make the least sense? I go with Warlock.
I'd say Nightborn Warlock does make the least sense.
I mean, I know, guys, I know we got into a lot of trouble for treating with demons, but this is totally fine.
I would honestly make the argument that Nightborn Warlock does in fact make negative sense.
I don't know. I think the best thing about the Nightborn I've seen so far is how much shit they talk about Night Elves.
They do. It's great. Oh my god, this is frustrating as all hell.
But
So we started Exalted with a faction.
What's
Yeah.
this?
You should go look at what faction we started Exalted with.
I'm okay with, I did that once before.
Oh, are you guys in Battle of Azeroth now?
No.
It's not out yet?
No, you can just make you can make Nightborn and High Mountain Tauren now.
Ah, okay.
If you meet the criteria, but yeah, I mean, I get that. I accept that because I did that grind. This is fine.
You're auto exalted with the Nightfallen for the record.
That's awesome.
Whenever you make a Nightborn character, holy crap!
Well, you should be.
Exactly.
You should be. You absolutely should be exalted with your race of choice. But holy crap! Like that's the first time I think I've like even the freaking
Well,
other characters were
to
not.
be fair, Exalted might be pushing it, but like Honored or Revered would be pretty reasonable.
We just straight exalted. Like just there you go.
I guess it's because you're basically an ambassador for your people.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah. You're basically the best and brightest of your people, so you're being pushed out into the world as basically a representative of your people. Okay, so we have to do something about trade for FF14 apparently. So what do I have to give them? This is what it's getting to. What do I have to give them?
Are you talking about the enclave stuff again?
Yeah.
Literally whatever you want, although I've heard that apparently the best return is on elegant pieces if you have any. You somehow did not instantly vendor.
I probably vendored. So the question is the elegant pieces apply to, like, to get the achievement, does it need to be like a group, like, server thing, or is it actually individual upgrades?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what the shit is this staff that you have?
Shadowbinder's fire, apparently. I mean, it's not staying.
That thing looks so cool.
Well, roll a Nightborn Warlock and you'll automatically receive it.
So what can I give them? Oh wow, I can actually give them like survival manual stuff.
Yo, Visca, quick thing. Check that out.
Hold on. What the
That's a
fuck?
terrible shot.
That's a weird one, I'll be honest.
That's an amazing staff.
Yeah, it's just a little bit weird.
That's what makes it amazing.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
It's like a little freaking paper mache horns with a freaking bobblehead eye. It's
I
great.
am now curious. I might just start donating like random crap I get from Anima stuff instead of just
to see what
spending.
it does.
Yeah, because like you get more gil for actually giving them stuff that costs like less. Like their Squadron Enlistment Manual was like 100 gil. You get 120 for it.
Yeah, that's the whole big deal with that right now.
That's pretty awesome. I wonder if fireworks like actually give a lot more. Oh well.
Yeah, I could probably dump all of my stupid Eureka crap to them.
I would suggest it.
I still have like a stack and a half of unopened lock boxes because oh my god.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
Now the starting area that you get here is actually kind of useful, unlike the other two races.
Is there something here?
There's a portal to Charlotte around.
Oh, that's nice. Can we come back here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. I might mute you guys depending on how much there is on this cutscene.
No worries. No offense taken. Can I take this portal to Charlotte around if I...
Diffendum. Okay. Hi.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Yotsu's personality change is quite crazy.
Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. Sweet persimmon from Namai. I enjoyed them in my youth.
Hmm.
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
Okay.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might
I hope he's feeling better. Cause this was awesome, but now he's old.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Okay.
Take off your clothes.
Gosetsu! Is this how you've been spending your time?
Shut up.
My lady, I assure you this is not.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Duh. Come on.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man. Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Wow, that's really mean, Gosetsu. He's just concerned. But whatever. Be like that.
Make sure that I did.
Okay, well that was entertaining.
What was it?
Gosetsu being fussed over like he's an infirm old man by Yotsuo.
He kinda is.
And surprise, she might be getting her memories back.
Shocker.
This is my surprised face.
Is it much like your bored face?
Could be. I don't seem to have it here. You sure that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Yep, I have it. I forgot I had a filter on when I was looking for something else, and it remembers that.
But did you have it or did you
Yes,
not
I-
have it?
Did I not just say?
Oh right, no. Did you have it in your bags
No,
and not
I
learn it?
actually had it. I just couldn't see it because I had a filter on my mouse.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
It's alright.
It's a mana saber. What can you hate about a mana saber?
Who said it? I said it's
I was
alright.
gonna say, to be fair, she said it all right. That's not really oh my god, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Fair.
Yeah, if I dislike something
Yeah, like
once or twice a year, you know, I'll mention it.
like, sure, she wasn't going, oh my god, this is orgasmic, it's the sickest mount in the world, and I hope it's probably not. It's probably just an average mount.
It's just
It's good. It's cool looking.
to be honest, the bar for mounts is sometimes set very low.
I mean, my first mount in this game was a Storm Saber, and that was pretty cool. I thought at the time.
I was gonna say I like the mecha mounts a lot in WoW.
Where do you want to start?
What's our options?
Steamed Helen, Ashenvale, Hillsbrad.
I forgot how much I dislike the early horde zones.
Or we could just go dungeoning.
Queue is going to take forever. I'm going to try it, but that queue is going to take forever.
I used to do solo DPS queue for leveling. You'd be surprised.
Oh,
I guess we can wander over to Ashenvale.
Okay. Well,
Did you have another preference?
if nothing else, it's pretty.
Alright, gotta use the thing where I learn all the flight paths. Where's that toy?
Oh yeah.
they added a toy like that?
Yeah, they added a toy where you learn all the flight paths.
That's kind of amazing.
Costs like 5k a piece, but that's literally nothing. Gold has gotten only a little inflated.
Well, that was always going to be the issue with the battle tokens. But now that the game kind of lost a lot of people, I guess, the battle tokens have gone up because less people are buying them.
Oh yeah, it's entirely like people have to buy them for the price to be, you know, anywhere near
valuable.
Oh.
But now that they don't, it's just a rip and pepperoni. Feels bad because when they were consistent, it wasn't that hard to actually get the money for it.
No.
But now that the game's kind of died a bit, I wonder if it will get it back a lot of people from Battle of Azeroth.
Well, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, it's like any other MMO. They all have this cycle of the start of the expansion, there's this huge influx of players and people coming back, and then it dies down. And then there's another big boost at a patch, and it dies down. And then another big boost at a patch, and it dies down. And of course, each one of those boosts over the course of the expansion are smaller every time, but, you know, it is what you expect and see and whatnot.
I just think Legion did a really bad job at killing off all the hardcore people.
Oh no, absolutely. Like the whole problem with all of Legion was that like there was no freaking like how to say
Cap
there's no cap. There was no freaking cap. It became this you can go forever.
And we can hate WoD, but at least WoD made it so people could play other games.
Yep.
WoD had issues, but they weren't as bad as Legion in the long run for the game. Longevity.
Honestly, I've said this before, and I still think it's true. The fault was not entirely with Legion. The fault was in part with the community.
Yeah, it wasn't really like it on its own. Legion's problem was not Legion.
Like, I was not playing hardcore at all, and I actually really enjoyed Legion.
Legion's problem was the player base.
To be fair, they designed MMOs have 2 player bases. Casual, well 3 technically. The casuals, the PvP hardcores, and the PvE hardcores. And when you alienate both of your hardcores, that's also on Legion. It just is.
I guess that's fair.
You also have your, you know, your non-hardcores.
That was the casuals. Those were the people who
did
played
you
the
say
game
that?
for fun. That was the initial.
Yeah.
And that's
You
not
said that.
that's not meant as derogatory. That's just like you're not playing this
No.
game competitively.
Which is another
Also,
part.
you.
Just somewhere in a shower. I somehow managed to DC on the flight path, and then it dropped me off the flight path in the river. So I'm kind of trying to get my way to a flight path now. Don't ask me how. I don't know.
Quality Blizzard coding.
Anyway, yeah, like that's kind of another problem that the WoW player base has is that they're so afraid of being called casual. It's like, oh, it's like it's the dirty word. It's like, no, you're playing casually. Like that's okay. Doesn't mean that you're bad. You can be casual and not be bad.
But the problem is it's become associated with being bad.
Yeah, like they for some reason have associated one with the other, and it's like that is
Because I feel like the game used to require a higher skill to play it, and so if you played casually, you did not have that threshold of skill, but that is no longer the case.
I don't think that ever really was the case, to be entirely honest.
Yeah, it just depended on the specs. Some specs were roll your eyes on the keyboard easy. Some were hard.
No. Because, like, I sat down, I was talking to it with a couple other people I knew, like way back in the day. It's like a lot of these things that we're thinking about, like back in like BC and especially in vanilla. It's like, oh, these things were so hard, and it's like, were they hard, or did everyone just have no clue what they were doing? Because we went back and we looked at a lot of the vanilla talent trees, and it's like, you know, thinking about it, the common talent tree practices for the time were nowhere near optimized to actually do good at the spec, right? Like, they were not optimized.
Well, there was that entire thing. Remember the guy who everyone said Warrior was like too weak, right?
Yeah.
And that guy showed that video where he annihilated high-level mobs in like 2 seconds, and he just ran through them all.
Yeah.
and the warrior got nerfed because of it.
Yep.
It's
Like
that's a thing.
yeah, like it was one of those weird.
There was a lot less external sites to figure stuff out.
Yeah, there was less external. There was less external sites. There were less tools like logs to entirely figure out how exactly everything was supposed to work.
Yeah.
And Joel, did you kill someone?
No, I haven't killed anyone. Why?
Oh, it considered me going into PvP combat. Okay, never mind.
We're on a PvP server.
There wasn't any like players because that mob was alliance aligned.
But yeah, over where I am is the place where you need to go.
Yeah, I'm riding down there. Sorry, don't let me interrupt. Carry
No,
on.
that was pretty much it. But you're right on the player base being bit cancer. But there was also the thing of that, like you said, it was infinite, and it made it so playing alts, which really increased longevity for players, was actually counterproductive.
Yeah, immensely.
Let's be fair. WoD had issues where alts was like it was too alt happy, alt stable, right? You were actually just damaging your ability to do anything by not having alts. But it wasn't game breaking. People who actually played multiple alts were behind people who did not.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess I was raiding one. I was not raiding in Legion, so maybe I shouldn't be comparing them. But WoD was worse.
Oh no, WoD was definitely worse. WoD was absolutely worse. Like from every way that you can look at it, WoD was absolutely worse.
Yeah, but it didn't kill people. It didn't kill the game. And that's the one thing Legion did kill. It killed a lot of the hardcore people, just flat out. Because it was just too much.
That, like, again, that's their own fault. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, it killed a lot of the hardcore raid scene, but the way they came at the game, it was absolutely that. Like, they refused just relax and play the damn game.
Oh, but you see, because you can, therefore you must.
Yeah.
That's like, no,
Like,
that's
I'm
no.
competitive. I actually don't mind grinds. That grind sucked. That grind was the worst.
Because we were trying to do it all at the same time, which was that was such a stupid way to look at it.
I mean,
Really?
it was the logical outcome from, the player base being as it was.
Which I think is a bad game design on their part.
Yeah, no, really as I said even back then, and this is something that me and Titus had multiple discussions about, was that really all you needed to do was just add a cap to how many times a specific mythic dungeon could be run in a week.
Wait, please.
Congrats, you're done. That's all you had to do.
Or just cap how many times it could give you a reward so that you don't fuck people over.
That too.
Tommy, save us! Her spirit has returned!
It's like, that's a good idea in theory, but then you think about, like, mythic keystones
She's back from the dead
generate
to seek her revenge!
random.
Sorry, I'm watching the cutscene where Yozo goes to get a persimmon for Gosetsu, and everyone's freaking out that she's alive.
Oh.
Oh god.
She's a spirit.
It's a ghost.
I don't know, like, Yoto's entire thing was like, if she was like a little bit less evil, she would have been a great sympathetic character.
Yeah.
Like, she just turned it up to 11. If she was like at a 5 or an 8, she would have been fine. But she turned it up to 11.
It can't be. She couldn't have...
When she's like more evil than Xenos, that's pretty bad.
Yep.
And I still don't get Fordova's like...
What did I do? As if you don't know!
Oh.
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray.
Has the
You
shit
have
begun
naught
to
to
happen?
fear.
Well, Namai is freaking the fuck out. And Ian's like, no, chill. Chill. This is
My
going...
lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
Oh, this is great. Ian might just get like in a lot of
More
shit
even
with
than
Doma
you,
right
I would
now.
hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down. I who left her to
No,
her
it's
fate.
fine. See, she totally has amnesia, so it's
But
fine.
it would seem the Kami had other plans.
I just realized
By
how
some
bad these
miracle,
racials are.
it
Holy
seemed
crap.
Setsu was spared when the
What
keep
even do we
collapsed.
have?
Though Yotsugu's
We have
preservation
Arcane
came
Pulse
at the cost of...
does 91 damage in AoE and
She's
slows everything by
forgotten-
50%.
Forgotten everything she's done.
We have cantrips, which allows us to summon a mailbox.
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand
that's it.
justice.
Man, these
That's a
villager,
little
Doma villagers are really fucking everything up.
What I saw then. It's all true.
They're good at that.
Really?
I was gonna
Haven't really-
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're sorry. And what?
Here, there's no need to.
Yeah, definitely. Those ratios are a little unbalanced. Lightborn get a nuke.
It's not even like a fair nuke. It's like this thing one-shot
How
stuff.
can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Oh, we're having the fun plot of young child realizes she doesn't remember, so why are you all mad at her?
Oh, anyway.
Think of the children. Hey look, beast tribe that we have no clue about, the Wolfmen.
Until such time as her memories return,
They
this
exist.
woman shall be known as
They exist.
Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Dom.
Remember
I will,
the
however,
version,
see that
those,
she is watched
weird,
at
like,
all times.
rat-like
Rest assured that there will be
people
no
who don't
more
actually have a
unannounced
before?
visits to the village.
Wait, who?
The
As
traitor
your
guys.
lord,
Remember the
I
guys with, like,
ask
the
that
rat
you
noses?
leave her
They're just
fate in
rats.
my hands.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
suffer
They
her
don't actually have a primal, and they've been around since the beginning.
They've apparently never freaked out, I
Please,
guess.
Issei.
They're like the most like reasonable beast men.
All right.
I mean, you have
I'll keep my
reasonable
peace.
factions.
I know, but just
As long
a
as you're
whole,
happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah, no, that they have never actively tried to kill everybody, so that's pretty cool on their part.
Yep. Oh, well, they all kind of got over it very quickly. Ugh. See, this is the only awkward thing about this, is like for Dola and her, she has a legitimate grievance with Doma and how shitty Doma was before the Garleans invaded. Like, we kind of forget that, right?
Yup.
Like, being a peasant of Domo is actually really shitty if you're a woman. Because you can just get sold to the nobility or sold to a whorehouse.
Yep.
And the same thing with Fordola. Her parents literally got beaten up in the streets for not openly revolting and getting killed.
The moment that the ability to go Empire in 14 becomes a thing, they're doing it.
Probably next expansion.
It's like a weird thing, because I kind of hate a lot of the leadership that are of the Eorzeans. They're kind of useless.
Yeah, no, like I feel like 90% of the player base would be like, "Oh, we can go Garlean now. Bye bye. See you later."
Ishgard would like a word with you.
Like, the Elder Seers are kind of useless for Gridania. Like,
Sorry,
like,
what?
Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
What'd you say, Kari?
Oh, I just said, Ishgard would like a word with you.
That's fair.
Well,
Ishgard
like,
is pretty awesome.
No, to be fair, Ishgard leadership is not okay initially.
Oh, no, but it is now, that's my point.
Yeah, like,
Got there.
yeah, it got there. But like Gridania still kind of sucks.
I mean, Gridania is kind of locked into sucking unless they fix the elemental somehow.
Yep. Their leadership is just kind of useless and doesn't really do anything. The
mean,
Lominsians, like...
It's hard to have story set around advancing Gridania though because of that. Like Ulda's been getting, they're trying to do
I
something
will
there.
say Ulda has improved because you murdered some of the people who sucked, and Lorelito's still useful.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more.
What I'm
Lord
gathering
here.
from this is that we just
Not
need
to
to keep
mention my
murdering
dear
until we
sister.
have useful people in power.
Like Lorelito's mums does really smart things, and he does really dumb things.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us
We
our
have
late
solved
arrival.
1.5 locations with murder.
Yeah. Now,
have our people
Limsa
aboard the
just needs
airship?
to be a little bit better about handling beast tribes, which is poorly.
It's kind of an awkward
Exactly as
situation
agreed.
all around. It
We would
is.
leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the
Like, there's
self-same spirit of
not enough
cooperation which
room
prompted you to bring Yotsu here today.
Limsa in general.
Yep. I'm just
Indeed.
watching evil.
Before
evil
excluding
Domin
her from the
guy
exchange,
of Yotsu's brother.
I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself.
The
Physically, she is in fine
expletive.
health, but her mind is unchanged.
So I see.
I like
But
how
all need not
Asahi
necessarily
looked
be
really
lost.
kind and nice.
In
but
anticipation
now
of
he
this
just looks
tragic
evil.
turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting
Oh, I mean,
something
now
to
we
his
know
face.
his stuff.
special
No, like
guests.
when he's talking, he actually has the evil eyes now.
Ah.
Like if you compare them, he looked like kind, but now he just can't smile. He doesn't look happy. He looks like he has this big smirk on his face all the time now.
Well, he is thinking he's getting what he wants here.
Yep.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Oh. Awkward. They introduced the parents.
Ah.
The ones who abused her. And sold
That's
her to
never
a
good.
noble. I
Of
forgot.
all the people.
I forgot about that. Oops.
She does, in fact,
Is
have
something
parents.
wrong, dear sister?
I
These
forget.
our
Are
beloved
they
parents.
dead or are they actually
Does
like
not the
there?
sight of
They
them
are
bring
here
back
and
sweet
alive.
childhood memories?
Asahi literally revealed them to fuck with his sister.
What a dick.
Oh. Yeah, he just watched her get beaten all the time with this smug face of, yeah, I get off on this.
Ugh.
Yeah, you remember how you said that she was taking up Tree 11?
Yeah. Yeah.
They just when they were working on him, they just like
have to
just
take this to
slammed the
Gossets.
accelerator pedal down and just kept going.
The crazy train has no brakes.
Because Asahi cut them.
Also, you have Chaos Bolt already?
The surprise was not sufficient.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Oh, wow. That's...
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hian. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt,
Would be why I'm
I am
loving
content
chaos at
to leave
things.
the acting viceroy in your care. Pray,
sad that I'm
treat her as
so
you would any daughter
disappointed
of
that
Dorma.
Asahi's just flat evil.
Man, some people are assholes.
I know, but I would like a character who's like, I'm really mad that you killed Xenos, but I am actually a good person and do want peace.
But the problem is that when you have somebody
Do not
who's
grow
glad
too
that,
fond
or
of this place,
who's
dear
mad that you
sister.
killed Xenos, that means
You
they
will
had
come
to
back to us
have
ere
some
long.
appreciation for Xenos to begin with,
Well-
which automatically makes them questionable.
His
Hey, what?
no, like his cutscene actually like Asahi has legitimate like rights to have worship of Xenos because Xenos did save the fuck out of his life.
Yes, but I mean, it requires you to make like no critical thought on like anything
We
Xenos
continue
does,
with the
basically.
exchange as planned.
like-
then.
Also,
Sorry, go ahead,
hold
sorry,
up,
go
back
ahead.
that up. Does that make me questionable? Huh?
In terms of the plot, dumbass.
Fair.
Like, I think everyone likes Xenos as a character.
The structure across the river should
Great
serve
character,
our needs.
but
really.
We
yeah.
shall await you there.
Like,
He's an awesome person.
no, he's
10 out of
not.
10.
Until
Don't
then,
lie.
Yes.
Ambassador.
No, he's not.
I think as a soldier, he's a fantastic soldier. He's a terrible general.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fucking, like, I don't even know words to express how much I agree with that.
Wrong with the Garleans as the leaders.
He's like this is the guy that you want on the front line, not the guy in any sort of command position ever. Like he is the hammer that you use to hit things, but definitely should not be the one actually directing stuff.
I mean, to be at least slightly fair, though, that's pretty much all he actually does. Like, he doesn't give a shit.
Well, no, he
Right.
actually does. Like, let's put it this way: if what's his name again? You know the guy we kill in the original, the guy I really like, and I wish
Gaius?
more of? Gaius. If Gaius was leading in this scenario instead of Xenos, we probably wouldn't have won as hard as we did.
Oh, I mean that's kind of the point I was making.
Oh, okay, I didn't get what you were thinking of.
Yeah, all I'll say is like, Xenos was not doing general stuff because he doesn't care.
That's the thing. He was doing it the wrong way. A lot of his decisions
Gosetsu,
in the long
are you
term
awake?
fuck things up, like killing his
what did he
commanders. He murdered one of the commanders for no reason, who was actually legitimately doing his job correctly. He basically said, Yotsu, fuck everything up, and just keep doing that. Just crush Doma.
I mean, okay, let me put it. All of his decisions are based around what will get the most murder happening.
Yeah.
Come in.
That's fair. But, like, I'm saying, if we had Gaius, like, Fordola is basically Gaius' brainchild in the sense. Like, she's the perfect result of what Gaius wanted, and Xenos fucked it all up.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me,
He had a
what
vial on
happened to
hand?
upset her so?
Apparently.
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses.
What a fucking cunt. Worked effectively, though, but still, Jesus Christ.
It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
He's just like a kid, too, so he's a
Be that
really
as it may,
shitty cunt.
he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
Uh-oh.
Gone?
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
What plot are we getting now?
Help! Help! Help me!
What shitty thing did they do? Okay, what did she do now? Did she murder them?
If only I hadn't remembered. He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did.
Oh, this is a different scene.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery!
Oh, goddamn.
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy
Fuck you, guys.
You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, Mother, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world?
Oh, this is really good lines.
For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyu! What?
Yeah, you guys deserve that. Just fuck you guys. Eat a dick, you're dead. Fucking dead.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest, what a surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
Please. I don't want to die.
You pushed a... Like, that was fucking stupid on your part.
Any sign of her? What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother?
Yup.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
I'm back. That was a fun cutscene.
Oh, what's up?
Well, that was the fastest tonal shift in a while.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And Yotsu had some really good lines. I remember why I liked her as a character.
So where are things at now?
Well, she regained her memories because of her parents. She was about to kill herself until her parents decided to try and sell her again.
Are you getting serious?
And she had a mental break and said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna kill both of you. And then her brother
That's
comes
reasonable.
and her brother comes, hey, I'm sure you have more vengeance. Let's go do vengeance things. And then he gave her the Kami Dogu.
Didn't she already have that?
Apparently not. I don't know.
Like the whole like
Yeah,
the end of
the
the
Kami
last
Dogu.
patch was like he gave her that mirror or whatever.
You know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the Kami Dogu, right?
I thought I did. Apparently I do not.
It's a dumb MacGuffin in Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, or something like that.
Okay, so what is it actually then?
I have no fucking clue. It's some dumb bullshit. It looks like the Kami Dogu though.
See, I thought the whole like thing that was making people speculate that something was going to be up with her is Asahi giving her the mirror at the end of 4.2. So it's not like that was just like a red herring then?
No, that's just part of it.
It might be some bullshit to do with primals or something. Because remember what Xenos did with the primal. So Yotsu might get shoved into a primal.
In Xenos
fused with Shinryu.
Yeah, I mean, but that's... He had a means of doing that. She does not.
Yeah, but the Kamidogu thing might be part of like a primal summoning thing, like the Susanoo was. So it might be a primal. Or it could be Orosite. Remember the thing that in the raid that if you have unpure heart or something, you like eat it or something, you become like a weird abomination thing, like the Ramza, not Ramza. Blah. Though you know the final boss in those other two bosses?
And it was actually his dad or whatever.
Those were people who took Orosite, and that's why the Empire got fucked up. So it might be Orosite bullshit.
Might be. I didn't think they usually crossed over a 24-man plot with main plot, but it could be.
I'm saying nothing because I know what it is.
I'm sure it'll tell me. Is it actually the Kamidogu or is it something else?
Like, given that I have no idea what that is.
I'm asking Joel.
Do you know what the primal is for this? Without actually, like, do you know what the primal's theme is for this this patch?
No.
Okay. Do you want to know what the primal's theme is?
Sure.
The moon primal.
Oh. Okay.
Look at the name of the patch too.
Yeah. That makes sense then. So I was on the right track, pretty much, right?
Think so?
In the sense that the Kamidogu has something to do with it. I keep calling it the Kamidogu because I like that name. It's so dumb sounding. I'm disappointed. We only have a small amount of Yotsu, and then immediately we go into, fuck it, she's back to being her evil self again. Very little Gosetsu in her. It lasts, I think you get like 5 scenes with them.
I'm sure there'll be more.
Well, there can't be more. She doesn't have amnesia anymore.
Maybe she'll, get some of her, not double amnesia, but like remember the time with him and thus change her ways because of it, blah blah blah, that stereotype.
Yeah.
I mean, when she got her memories back, her first instinct was suicide and her second was murder, so I don't know about that.
I think she did have a change of pace where she said, you know what? I feel like a terrible person. And I want to kill myself. And then she's like, you know what? I guess fate doesn't want me to kill myself, so I'm just gonna go out with a bang. Now we're doing business with pirates. FF14 has this weird, like, hard-on for pirates being kind of good people.
It wasn't entirely wrong, to be fair.
It's a weird thing, because they, the Arcanist thing with pirates is actually fair, like how Limsa, there is some really scummy things that the pirates do. Because the entire Arcanist thing is like, hey, we're dealing with a pirate who your mentor used to be a slave for. But, like, in the main scenario, each time you meet pirates, they're like the good guys.
I mean, to be fair, they just have not been used as villains for the main scenario yet.
Except for that dungeon. The very first dungeon.
The very, very first dungeon. It's probably pirates.
And it turned out to kind of not entirely be pirates anyway, so...
No, it was actually just pirates controlled by Sahagin.
Like, surprise, attack for the beast tribes, and now we're gonna focus on them for the rest of this game. By this game, like 2.0 and all that shit.
To be fair, the beast tribes are causing most of the problems. And also, to be fair, the beast tribe, half the time it's because of the humans, etc., races. The Orzines are fucking things up for them.
It's because man is the greatest monster.
Well, the funny thing is...
Actually, it's the Asians, if that's kind of the point.
The funny thing is the Uldas are actually not doing anything to the Amalja. The Amaljas are just douchebags.
I mean, they've got a frit. That's kind of like the standard there.
Yeah. And if we're going with the Sahagin, the Sahagin are literally just fighting for their right to exist.
Yeah, they're the ones that are the most troublesome in that sense. And with the Amalja, even the friendly beast tribe ones are still kind of dicks.
Yeah. Well, the Amaljan are just Mongols. That's what they're based on.
No, that would be the Aura.
The Aura. What the fuck are the Aura again?
Or one of the player races.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If anyone's the Mongols, it's the Aura.
You are absolutely right. What would the Amalja be in? Because they're kind of like the Mongols, but a lot.
They're Arabic.
Oh, that's kind of true.
It's entirely their freaking patron. Freaking deity is an Ifrit. They're Arabic.
Yeah, that's actually correct.
No one wants to say it, but no, they're Arabic. Like they are freaking Arabic.
I will be fair and not go the full thing, and I will say they are very, very early Arabic tribes.
Yeah, obviously.
Just like the Mongols. Like the Oran are very, very what's the word for it?
As an Aura player, I proudly accept that culture. It's great.
It's definitely the Oran are definitely nicer than regular Mongols.
I don't know about that.
They are.
They are. They just are. I'm not saying they're perfect.
You're just repeatedly confronted with the biggest asshole.
Fair.
Some of the side quests and job quests, beast tribe quests, whatever, send you around the step a bit to talk to some of the others over there, and they're not.
The only asshole tribes are the Sun tribe and the Moon tribe. All the other tribes are kind of just doing their own thing.
To be fair, it was kind of like the whole Mongol thing too. There were just a couple tribes and they're assholes.
That's true. But so we're talking. So the Sahagin are literally just fighting for territory, for breeding rights. So I guess they're the Native Americans. If you're stereotyping.
I mean, if you absolutely must compare everything to something, I guess there's some of the
I'm joking. If we're going by stereotypes, the Vanu are the natives.
Yeah, they're yeah.
But those are kind of like Japan's kind of stereotype racism thing because Japan does that.
Yeah, let's be honest, the Vanu are basically one step away from Chief Big Chew.
Yeah. Japanese are like that sometimes with their casual racism.
Delightfully quirky casual racism. Kill them, it's just delightfully quirky. It's not even hateful.
No, it's just like the West stereotypes like this, right? Like we've seen Pocahontas. We've seen Peter Pan.
Those are kind of sort of a little mean-spirited, whereas Vanu are just like, that's just Japan being quirky and fun.
Yeah. But
Japan themselves are quite quirky.
Yeah, so the Sahagin are just fighting for the right to breed, and the Limsons, to be fair, they're kind of encroaching on their territory because of the Cataclysm. Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that was the big deal. Before that, there was enough room, apparently, and then the Sahagin got kicked out of wherever they were at.
Yep.
And then everything went to deep.
Which is weird because Limsons live on boats, so I don't know why they actually need that territory.
I mean, sometimes you want, not boat land. I think that's fair.
Yeah, sometimes you have to park the boat to repair it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They have a floating island thing, which is weird. Like, not floating. No, floating. It's floating in the water, pretty much. Limsa is like this weird floating island.
It's definitely rocks. It's just a very strange rock jutty. Like it would never happen naturally, basically.
So I don't know why the kobold and the Limsons are attacking each other. That one I never got.
Oh, that's just the kobold just want to drop the entirety of the surface world.
Oh, they actually do?
Yeah.
I thought they didn't want to.
Oh, they just do. They just want to drop the entirety of the surface world into the underground.
I thought they actually had a deal with the Limsons to not do that.
They did, but presumably something happened.
Oh, right. I remember. The Asians were causing bullshit and pissed the kobolds off, so the kobolds started digging again.
Like I said, you can kind of trace everything back to the Asians.
Except the Sahagin. The Sahagin actually just... The Asians didn't really do anything with the Sahagin.
That's true, they did not.
Well, unless you count the fact that they were responsible for Bahamut, which has caused that. But I'm talking about, like, directly fucking with it.
Yeah, no, just directly, no. They did not do anything with them.
The Garleans fucked up things in Gridania with the Sylphs. They actually summoned Ramu because of the Garleans invasion. Which is funny.
Kind of funny how oh, go ahead.
Because apparently, Ramu has like instant what's it called? His aura can just like conscript, like turn people into mindless slaves. Because that's apparently what happened with the Sylph.
I mean that applies to all primals.
No. Some of them don't do it instantly. Some of them are waves, and it depends on the primal too.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. And it's hard to say if it's just the Sylphs as well, because he doesn't even nobody's stupid enough to go poke him except us.
That was my point. Is like the Sylph who summoned him immediately got turned into that.
So do we have to? We have to do this again, don't we?
The Leviathan has that fun thing of he drowns the people and then converts them when they're dead. Which is probably the most fucked up way to temper someone.
Leviathan is
kind of a dick.
The least.
Why does everyone always forget Leviathan's a chick?
Because you can't really tell unless you remember.
You really cannot tell.
And you don't actually hear the voice much.
You really don't.
Maybe it's because I played 15 recently, and that's why I remember that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's actually a dude in this.
Or is it 15 the one that's weird, where Leviathan's a chick?
No, 15 has... I think 15 has Leviathan as a chick? I'm not sure.
It does.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm not going to say you're wrong about 14 being a chick. I think it doesn't matter because they don't actually... Leviathan doesn't actually talk much.
Yeah, like there's not a lot of...
dialogue.
Yeah. Did he, like... Oh, here he is.
Did you just assume a snake lady's gender? Leviathan's probably the meanest temper one.
What was I gonna say there?
This
is gonna sound weird, because Leviathan is like the least human / understandable of them.
I was gonna say, you're forgetting of Bismarck.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
He's just a giant whale.
Doesn't actually talk.
Well, actually, Bismarck may not be like human, but he's understandable. Dude just wants to eat.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like looking human.
Oh no! Just I didn't use the right word. I guess I'm not sure what the right word there is. Relatable?
Yeah, like Leviathan's actually a dick to his own people too. Because
most of them are dicks to their own people, except for
Leviathan's end goal is to drown everything, right? Guess what the Sahagin need to have babies?
Land.
Yes!
It's almost like all of the primals have a reason why it would be a really fucking bad idea to actually summon them and keep them around. Even besides the whole, like...
Garuda is actually super okay with her beast tribe.
Yeah, they think she's the best thing ever. That's, like,
well, no,
crack.
Like, Garuda's like that. Titan is actually really likes his beast tribe.
Titan actually cares for his.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garuda I would not say care, but she likes them.
Yeah. Ifrit is like just dick. We don't get a lot of Ifrit's motivations because we kill him so goddamn quickly.
And Ifrit is kind of shafted.
Ifrit has the problem that Ifrit has in every single Final Fantasy game.
Except
he's FF14. He's first in, first out.
Where the hell is the thing we're supposed to pick up?
And you can actually make the argument that he has the same problem in 15 too, because he's the only evil one. So he's the only one you actually kick the shit out of.
Well,
I was gonna say, don't you kick the shit out of Leviathan really hard?
You do, but she's not evil.
Also, doesn't what's his face count Titan?
I mean, you don't beat the crap out of Titan because Titan. Well, you do, but you beat the crap out of Titan because you're not understanding what the shit is going on. And the Garlean, well, not the Garleans, the Nifrian. Oh, God, it's so easy to mistake one for the other. The freaking, yeah, the Garleans kind of sort of show up and start beating the shit out of him. So he kind of just, he's swinging, and he just happens to catch you in the crossfire.
That's true. Also, I cannot find whatever the fuck we're supposed to be finding here.
Sam.
Oh. Duh. Okay. Hang on.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Talk to this dude.
I think and another one who actually really likes his people is the ant, it's ticks, right? It's not ants?
They're ants, yes.
They are ants? Okay. So the ant guy, who I'm forgetting the name of right now, but it starts with
Ravana,
is actually a pretty chill guy and also does like his people a lot.
That's true.
He just is stupidly warlike.
I don't know about stupidly. He's pretty good at it.
I wasn't talking about his ability to commit war. I was talking about how he is too into war.
That's fair.
And
once again, it's almost like the primals are like all over the top in some way.
Well, actually, as far as Ravana goes, it actually makes a ton of sense because this is gonna sound really stupid, but this is just something I actually enjoy. Ant biology, they don't actually generally breed their big warrior ants until they need them, and when they do, the entire colony gets like super amped up to just go out and kill another ant colony.
Oh, okay, that makes sense actually now.
So like, and because it has like the because all ants work on like a pheromone thing, so like once they actually breed these necessary warriors, it starts releasing the pheromones that they're like, hey guys, let's go out and kill some shit. From like an ant biology standpoint, Ravana is actually really freaking cool.
That's kind of cool. And Bismarck is he doesn't actually care about the Vanu Vanu, he just wants to eat up. He just wants to eat shit.
He's just hungry, okay? They summoned him and he's hungry. That's really all there is to know with Bismarck. And then there's Shiva, which can't really count her.
Yeah.
You can't count her just like you can't count the round table. That's the round.
Yeah, if you're talking about primals that are just primals and not primals from people, then yeah, you can't count those two.
And fuck Laxmi. Laxmi is the most tacked on, boring primal.
But the fight was fun.
I found the fight kind of boring as a tank.
Didn't you enjoy?
It is amazingly fucking boring, but
As Susanoo is a lot more fun as a tank.
Oh, Susano's a great. Like Susano's just the best one. Let's be honest. Like Susano's a great fight as far as Stormblood goes. It's just Lakshumi's music. And once it's in your head, that's it. Have a nice day. It's there forever.
Yeah.
It actually literally just came back right now.
The
Thank
hour
you.
has come. The conclusion to these negotiations will mark a new beginning for Dorma and the Empire. A first
That is
step
not a
on the
fight you
road
can
to
win.
Peaceful
Okay,
coexistence.
cutscene now later.
Indeed. We are ready to proceed with the exchange when you are.
What evil thing is he gonna do now?
Forgive my curiosity, Ambassador, but is there a purpose to these containers you bring with you?
Oh, the supply crates. They are filled with materials we hoped might be of use in Dorma's restoration. I meant to gift them to you at our last meeting, but we had so much else to discuss.
How very generous. I confess I had not expected such compassion. Welcome though it is. But then I was also surprised by the news that one of our captives had delivered herself into your custody ahead of time. A minor discrepancy I shall overlook in the spirit of the occasion.
Are you perhaps referring to me, Lord Hien?
Yotsuyu.
Orphan of the Nairi, widow of Sashihai, and acting viceroy of Dorma. You and your people are mine to govern, mine to punish.
Well, well. It would seem your shattered mind is mended. As per our agreement with the Ambassador, you are free to return with him to the Empire. Your authority as acting viceroy, however, is no longer recognized here.
My position is not for you to decide, little lordling. All who resist the rule of the Empire must be purged. Such was the order given to me by Lord Xenos. I will reign here in this putrid, pestilent swamp until the last of you has been broken. This land shall know no dawn. I will spew forth darkness and drown all in eternal night. And high above you I shall shine, uncaring, cold and distant as the moon!
Oh! What's in the crates? That's in the crates.
What has she done?
Oh gods, this is a summoning.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is hype. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's coming. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Yeah. New primal.
A Dorman citizen has called forth an icon in direct violation of our primary agreement. The negotiations have failed. Abandon the captives and make preparations to withdraw.
But Ambassador!
Disobey me, Pilus, and you disobey the Emperor. Make preparations to withdraw! Now!
As you command.
Wow.
My lord, you must fall back!
You ask me to run?
Strategic withdrawal.
Spare my pride, would you? I know this foe is beyond me. The field is yours. We will withdraw, but not without our countrymen. I want every soul accounted for. Every soul!
My lord.
I knew you would not flee. I see now the strength which flows from that baleful light of yours. But I am become Tsukuyomi, goddess of the moon and divinity of night. What power can compare to such celestial majesty? I shall plunge all I despise into darkness. And within that black abyss, even your light shall flicker.
This is awesome.
And come, let us cast the stalks and look upon the fate of Dorma. I see a future in which the sun sets on this wretched land. Once and for all!
Hell beam.
Called it.
What?
What did you call?
That she was gonna be the primal.
Yep.
Yup.
But the design is really fucking cool.
Yup.
It's way better than Byakko.
Yep.
Yep.
What does she drop?
Low bar at the bridge.
What does she drop out of curiosity?
Probably weapons.
And how tough is she, if anyone knows?
Pretty freaking hard.
Oh, apparently?
Yeah. She apparently harkens back to Ravana and Bismarck, difficulty-wise. I think that's a better scale for Kyrie to say what that's like.
No, I mean, if we're talking normal, are we talking normal or are we talking extreme?
Talking extreme.
I never did those on extreme, so no.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
No, we talked about like maybe doing it or something, I think, and then it never happened. And
definitely happened. It was, or was must have been just me, Red, and Mel then.
I distinctly do not have any memory of doing either of those on extreme. I mean, doesn't mean I didn't forget, but I don't think I have. Yeah, no, because I still have the quest in my log for at least one of those. Bismarck, I think.
Right, but it's a different character.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because when we stopped playing in Heavensward, you transferred that character off.
Did I?
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't remember it anyway, so.
No, that was actually a really hype intro though for her.
So yes, I do have Longstreet's music stuck in my head now.
You're welcome. There's a bunch of flowers back here, by the way.
Well, was.
I'm done, so.
So I do like how they actually set you up in the previous patch for this exact thing. You want me to spoil it or?
Go right ahead. I don't care.
So, he said in the previous thing that this agreement will go through if no one who is Doman summons a primal.
He said that specifically, huh?
Yup. Yoso is a Doman, so the agreement has fallen through.
That's an oddly specific requirement, but hey.
No, because like the entire thing about the Guardians is like, hey, don't summon primals. So you think about it, right? He's just saying like the standard: don't summon primals, stop the Beastmen from summoning primals, and we won't have problems.
He sets it up so that his sister becomes a primal.
Yeah.
Good job.
So he won. He succeeded in screwing it up.
Like, the only thing I can think of, by the way, Kyrie, for this is that like order magic is just so hard to maintain because it's so like that like letting it out into its natural state kind of messes it up.
Her design is still ridiculously fantastic. I can't get over it.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be it.
It's such a good mix of her and also like the primal.
Yep. It's not like it's not like Shiva, like where it's like it doesn't really look like Giselle.
It looks nothing like Giselle, it just looks like Shiva.
To be fair, Tsukuyomi's a new summon to 14 or new summon to Final Fantasy, so they could be pretty liberal with its design.
Yep. Lakshmi was a new one too, right?
Yes, everything from Ravana forward, minus Bismarck, is new, and Knights of the Round.
Wait, Bismarck? Where did Bismarck show up?
Heaven's Ward.
No, in the actual Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
Okay. I know where Bismarck is.
Everybody else has been new. Loud keyboard is loud.
Sorry, is my keyboard popping off?
Steel high.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yes.
Don't hear it anymore, so
I just have my keyboard too close. Which happens.
Yeah, I mean, just slide things around and whatnot happens. Alright, I was doing this. What was I doing with this? Crap. Hate it when I do this. There it is. Okay. I was looking something up. I got sidetracked. And you know how it is when you get sidetracked and you're looking something up?
And you look at it again and you're like, whoa, what is this doing?
What is this thing even?
Did we die?
Oh, did you?
I don't know, we're all stunned. Nope, looks like a new phase.
Are you actually in the thing?
Yep. He has a lot of health.
Yeah, I believe that was one of the things that everyone was saying about that.
Let me know if there's any interesting things, would you?
Well, right now there's the DC dodge thing where she spawned everything, like a bunch of things around the map. You have to be aware of where they spawn, basically.
Like, for everyone, or?
No, like there's like multiple circles around the map and like fills the entire room. You just need to be aware of what the order they spawned in, basically.
I know she has a bunch of interesting tank mechanics on Extreme. I don't know if she has them on Normal.
Not right yet, but like I said, she's only at like 80%. I'm in a phase. Take that as you will.
I know there's a lot of like tank positioning that gets really finicky, and you have to like have a provoke at a very specific time, or it cleaves the raid and kills everybody.
Well, there was one where I need to face her away because she has like a frontal cleave.
Yup.
I generally just assume everything frontal cleaves at this point.
It's a pretty safe assumption.
Interesting mechanic though, where instead of like a bar, she has a suffering bar, and you're fighting. There's a part where Xenos is attacking her, but Gosetsu is protecting her, and you have to kill Xenos.
Is it just like the spirit side?
And there was a thing where Sai attacks her.
Alright, mission for evocation.
I shall prevail.
Evocation and do the animation. Let you know next time I pop.
Okay, so she has a weird virginity thing, where you're under the influence of the moon. So there's probably a really interesting mechanic because you're like dancing between both sides. And it gives you a diva. Based on
that I didn't know.
Wow.
So I assume this is just the lead in this phase, so you have to like coordinate properly so you don't actually kill the other players.
Yep.
I
don't remember how you're supposed to clear that.
Get on the other side. Get on the other side.
It's a very fast one though, so.
Did you find that?
I got distracted trying to do other stuff.
Yes. No. I'm just saying.
To be on like the other phase of the moon or something like that.
Makes sense.
And you can also clear it if you get it by doing that.
I'm messing around with my Dark Knight instead of my Paladin because I have all the high duty stuff done, I think, on my Paladin.
Gotcha.
Having fun doing it in class.
I'll grind you under my feet!
You leveled another tank and it wasn't a warrior?
I have all of them.
Okay.
I just picked one and I picked Dark Knight to do this one.
Fair enough.
Warrior is actually my current leveling project.
Yeah, leveling a warrior is actually kind of painful.
They're not particularly great now. It's basically go into dungeons and hope for best.
I mean, I'm leveling it the same way I level everything else, which is like ability to relax.
It's actually just it's not very fun to do dungeons.
We'll eventually get to the point where you can do your dancing and.
Well, I'm level 7. Like I have all of them to max up.
Okay.
I do know that initially it was kind of.
I mean, I don't think anything can beat what happened today, which was doing leveling roulette at 29 and getting queued into Hawking with a red mage.
Also known as Goodbye Hawking?
Also known as What is Threat? I do not have threat. Help. Oh god, I'm out of TP for spamming overpower and you just still like 2 inches below me on the Twitter.
The most fun I've had that I feel really bad when I do late dungeons now is, you know how Summoner eventually has like the instant cast ability? To like their damage deal thing?
Oh, Ruin 2 or whatever.
Yeah, like the Rune thing, right? Initially you have the thing you have to hard cast, and going back to dungeons without the instant is so painful.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't just run around everywhere.
You actually have to stand still and cast.
I'll grind you under my feet!
So,
and then Summoner is someone's second most mobile.
On normal, there's not much going on, honestly.
I mean, that sounds normal. Normal.
It's still fun,
Don't
but
mind me.
It just wasn't very exciting. The most exciting thing was the phase of, like, instead of its build-up, it's suffering. Yotsu's hair is not supposed to be white, is it? It's black, right? Okay, so her hair turned white.
There's a sort of a theme, even, that they might be going for here.
I think we just purified her. Maybe? I don't know.
Something like that. I don't think they can just do the magical hand wavy, oh, she's excused for everything.
Well,
they could, but it would be bad writing.
They were doing that with Amnesia.
Yeah, but that was like I'm talking about like once they finish out her plot line, which they're doing. What?
Did you stub your toe?
No, I took a drink and there was a cutscene thing that happened that was, oh my god. Fuck.
What?
Fuck you, Asahi.
What?
Wow.
Oh, go on.
Fuck you. He just shot the fuck out of her.
Oh, well, she did.
Yup. That was 3 times?
You really must learn to finish the job. 'Tis true that a gaudy mirror and a handful of crystals make for a feeble summoning. But even the weakest icon is a god of sorts. A threat that must be put down. My
Look at it this way. You really want to kill him now?
hostility. These beings are the sworn enemies of the Empire. I merely
You have the
denote you as an
motivation.
Imperial officer.
He's I'm impressed.
Will you
I thought you
surrender
also
to
set up
anger,
for
then?
how much you want to kill her.
Slay an anointed emissary
He is
to avenge
nailing
a
it even
fallen
more.
foe. You cannot, of course. To do so would burn the bridges we have labored so hard to build. Ah, but I'm forgetting. They're already ash. This doorman woman has
This
seen
guy's
to
facial expressions are kind of.
The Empire cannot
They're
ally
almost
itself
Kafka
with
evil
any
like.
nation that refuses to renounce summoning. I believe I was most clear
Yeah, I've
on
heard it
that
said the
point.
English voice actor does not actually do him justice here. Oh, that's a neat animation.
Told you.
Is that arcane specific?
That's it's an evocation. Yeah, the other specs don't have it anymore.
Oh, right.
Can I kill you yet? Because you just said that I shouldn't because we'll break the treaty, but now I can.
Treaty already.
Yeah, like that. He actually said that. Like, kill him. Come on.
No one
This plan is not thought through.
Oh, he has a huge boner for Xenos. That's why he's doing this.
Of course.
We knew that, kind of.
Trust. Useless piece of filth! Worthless whore!
Is this a face desk? Is this what this is? Yup, that's a lot of face desking.
But we need some
that's not face
context.
desking. That's not face desking. Oh man, that was great. Hold on.
With that applause.
Yeah.
But did the thing happen?
You know about the thing?
What thing?
I think I know what the thing is. I think it happens at that point.
What's the thing?
Well, what just happened?
So
Okay, well, I don't know.
Yosu just impaled the fuck out of him.
Yep. That's it.
In mid stomp of her, he double stabbed him.
Cast aside that which is dirty and broken.
So she's not dead.
I think she's dying.
Yeah, she's basically dying, but
She's actually in the blue butterfly, like turning to dust thing.
like wall stabbing. This is important.
Always pretending not to see. You were the first. The
Yeah,
first
time
I
to
swore
abandon
to
this
kill.
quest again, because, yeah, whatever.
We might end up here again, because remember, it scales to 60.
That's true. I don't care enough, though. I keep forgetting to pick the stuff up.
I picked the stuff up.
Such bliss.
I know.
I had thought my hunger insatiable. But now,
That racial is super underwhelming.
I am satisfied.
They want to give people a reason to play Alliance.
Well, that was the most entertaining heel turn I think I've seen in a while.
Dear brother.
Hmm.
I saved the last of my
The Yoso
strength.
going crazy and immediately toning the guy she hates more than anyone in the world.
Works.
Though I think the convoluted way she went about this was a bit silly when she could have just done that already to him, probably.
Probably. It wouldn't be Final Fantasy if she did.
No. She's got to pull a Ysael. The needlessly complicated sacrifice.
Well, I mean, she was kind of dead anyway.
She probably could have just... She went ridiculous Shiva attack. She probably didn't even need to get that close.
Soon be dead.
I mean, didn't he, like, shoot her first?
No, I'm talking about the Ysael X sacrifice,
Oh,
the lead up
oh,
to it.
yeah. Look, Ysael died as she lived, dramatically.
He will mourn to you, perhaps.
You know I'm right.
I wonder, was the fruit as sweet as he remembered?
Are you just gonna do the main story quest then, or?
I'll think about it. I only have 2 more left after this. I might just do the raid though.
I mean, the raid is. I'm kind of curious on your reaction to some bits of that. So.
I'm deciding if I want to do it tonight or just like level something.
Fair enough.
I mean, so it only drops 360 though, right?
Correct.
So there's not too much point in doing it for gear.
Well, it does give you the upgrade token at the end.
What does the upgrade token do?
What's the highest level tombstone? Mendacity? Mendacity to 370.
Oh, Mendacity 370? Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it requires both a Rabanastre coin and a new raid coin, but yeah, you can convert one piece a week to 370.
Oh, I had to do Rabanastre too?
You do, it does require both.
Fuck.
But that's just not bad.
You were born of Doma. Yes.
The, actually, yeah, this...
I am honored.
So the other thing that they did, this makes it discouraging to run it more than once for the coin. I don't know if you heard about this. Greed only.
And empowered to speak with the voice of
I mean, if you want to get gear, you're probably gonna have to.
Return to your native land of Doma.
Because of the whole, like, you
and
can only
announce your
greed on
intention
things in 24 mans.
to sue for peace. For peace?
Like, I eventually got a piece out of it, but I don't know, it was kind of confusing to run for certain bosses.
She lives?
I have been told I have a higher tolerance for bullcrap like that, so, you know.
When you have found her, you will initiate a ritual to call forth an icon. I will instruct you in the necessary
I do think doing it at least once, even if you don't want the coin or the,
Yotsuyu's faith is
or the gear,
unreliable,
doing it at least once to see the
but as a
third boss
child raised to
is
believe in the
required.
Kami, she will serve as a vessel for one of the Kojin's gods.
Sorry, just listening to the cutscene too.
She need
Oh,
only
yeah,
wish
sorry, I'll shush. Listen.
It's just like here's Zenos telling the plan because Asahi actually has no actual thought process. He's just a stupid kid.
The power will seem a gift, but the icon's essence will consume her.
Yeah, sounds about
She
right.
will be no more than a husk, a slave to whim and desire.
My lord, ever since the day you saw fit to save my miserable life,
I don't care about you.
But I fear the subtleties of your plan yet elude me. From the reports I have heard, the champion who aids the Doman resistance would make short work of a single icon.
The icon is merely a message. The pacifist teachings of the Populares spread through this city like a plague.
So Zenos is actually fucking
and
up
I
the
would
Populares
remind
thing.
the people of the threat we face.
That's the idea anyway.
You will be my chosen agent. The hand which tolls the warning bell. The salvation of this world will not be won through the signing of treaties.
Rip.
Your chosen agent. I will not fail you, my lord.
So Asahi literally fucks everything up for all the Populares because he has a huge boner for Zenos.
My master, Lord Zenos, he will come for you.
I wonder if the only reason why they kept Zenos is because he was so popular. Because it looks like they wanted to kill him off.
I see.
But then he just comes back.
Oh, like as in Meta kept him?
Meta kept him, yeah.
Could be.
look pretty fucking dead.
If I recall correctly, they have some measure of actual explanation as to why he's not. And it's actually kind of plausible.
Spare us, only to inflict this pain.
I don't know how much of what I read was people being like, we wish it was this, and how much is actually explicit, so.
Not until they tell us the game, probably.
Nope. And I haven't actually gotten around to doing it myself, so.
Like, they haven't said anything yet, and there's 2 quests left, and I think they're leading up to the dungeon.
No, dungeon is side.
Oh, okay.
Death shall not
But yeah, the 4 what sims, it's part of that
You
thing.
spared us a worse disaster, but I fear our fledgling peace with the Empire was beyond saving.
Lord here.
Warlords, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, Maximus is here.
Maxima, is it not? I assumed you long fled.
I entertain thoughts of escape even now. But our negotiations have yet to reach a satisfying conclusion. The ambassador insisted that the summoning spelled an end to our mission here. It seemed to me there was more to the tale.
That's how you get fucked.
What? What?
Maximus literally says, I was gonna flee, but fuck Asahi.
I have heard tell of this power you wield. And in your vision, you witnessed Lord Xenos giving these orders.
How can
And
it
he's
be?
like,
Xenos is
supposedly,
dead. He took his own
legitimately
life
part
after
of
the
it.
battle in Alamigo. I saw his body with my own eyes.
Forgive me, but Lord Xenos is very much alive. He granted our party an audience prior to our departure. That he was gravely wounded is certain, but his recovery appeared to be proceeding apace.
I'm afraid I share Lord Hien's confusion.
He
The
pulled
man's
some
death was
bullshit to live.
confirmed and his remains interred. These are matters of public record.
Who's alive?
Xenos.
Ah.
Now everyone knows about it.
I have no doubt you believe what you say, but what then is the explanation? That an imposter has infiltrated the innermost circle of the Imperial Court? The idea is inconceivable,
Mom, where you going?
absurd. But
Oh,
worthy of investigation
that's
nonetheless.
actually a good point.
Our movement can ill afford to have
Could
a
just be
highly
an
placed
Asian.
pretender undermining our efforts.
I think that's the common theory.
Yeah, because it's just he's just
Your
taking over
efforts
his
may
body.
yet bear fruit. Tell me,
And we,
what is to
for
become of our
some
prisoner
stupid
exchange?
fucking
Though we
reason,
have
left
already
that
taken
thing
custody of our
unattended.
conscripts, we have yet to release your Imperial comrades. Do you still intend to collect them?
Yes. As the late
Are you still,
ambassador's second in
collecting
command,
stuff?
it falls to me to speak on the
Yes,
Empire's
because he only
behalf.
drops 1 wood,
I'm
and
happy
you
to
picked up a
confirm
couple
our
of my
intent
wood.
to proceed according to the original agreement.
Sorry, I didn't realize they would do
Then
that.
let us be about it. 'Twould be a pity to abandon such a promising beginning.
I like how Asahi
Indeed.
tried to fuck
You
everything
have my
up,
thanks, Lord Hien.
and it just
As soon
failed.
as our people are secure aboard our airship, we shall depart straightways for Garlemald.
Tread lightly.
I mean, we may not have gotten to stab the
sense
little shit
treachery
ourselves.
awaits you
This is a pretty good runner-up.
Might I accompany you to the capital?
No, don't do this. This is stupid.
What? What are they doing?
Imposter or no,
Alphanon, stop being
Xenos
stupid.
was instructing Asahi
God.
on the finer points of ritual summoning.
Alphanon, stop.
Experience tells us there is an Asian
There's
waiting
no
in the wing
stopping
without our
Alphanon.
knowledge and expertise. Our new friends will be
Alphanon,
hard
you are
pressed to
not a
contend with
fighter.
a foe for whom death is but a minor inconvenience. They need our help.
Stop it.
Were you indeed willing to share your knowledge of this enemy, we would not shun your counsel.
Stop. Why are we agreeing with this?
You truly mean to do this?
Because
In
we're
full
secretly
knowledge of the
hoping he
danger.
dies? I don't know.
Oh my god, stop. Why are you going to Garlemald?
I have seen the Warrior of Light risk his life on countless occasions.
Okay,
Next
stop.
to him, I'm scarce more than a distraction on the
Stop
battlefield.
involving me in your decision making. I hate that.
But in the meeting room or the audience chamber, there I can make a difference. I can strike bargains, forge ties, and change minds. And where better to do these things than in the home of our old enemy?
Or, you know, Alphanod, they could just kill you. Or poison you.
What is he thinking he's going to accomplish here?
He's going to follow the Purists and try to help them find the Ascian involved.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
And I have two choices to make for conversation. This is your moment. I believe in you, Alphanod. No, I want a ...
That's a good place to have a ... honestly. It's like...
Yep, and I'm not gonna say I believe in you. I'm gonna say this is your moment. This is your moment to fuck it up. And you know what the worst part is?
'Tis not for me to stop you.
Because you are so badass at
I would
killing
have you
icons,
consider an alternative
I feel
arrangement.
like
Rather
useless,
than
so I want to
braving the
help you
Empire
this
as a
thing.
simple traveler, go forth as an emissary of Dawn.
That's like there's
Such a
other
position
things
should
you
offer
can
some measure of
do. That's usually what we have you doing, because
Ian.
literally the only thing we're useful for is murder.
Ian, stop! Don't do that. That's really dumb. Don't give him that position. If he fucks up, you guys fuck up too. Stop it. So Alphanod is now an emissary for
Go
Doma.
then. You've obviously made up your mind.
Which means that anything he does, politically, that fucks things over for Doma too.
Just try not to do anything reckless,
So I
alright?
assume Doma will be blown up in the next expansion.
Boy.
I shall be on my best behavior. Farewell, my friends.
I mean, if they blow it up after all the trouble we went through of rebuilding it, I'm going to be annoyed. Well, that we're going to go through of rebuilding it.
They made Alphanod the emissary for Doma. It's
I know.
going to happen now.
We'll see.
I like the only person who actually says something useful, where Alice is just like, I'm not gonna even try and convince you because you obviously just made up your mind. Just like, whatever, do the stupid thing.
So looky.
Yes, I'm looking.
This looks awesome.
That does look very good. Matches your mount, even.
So, Kyrie, did you want to do the dungeon or not?
I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Hey, if you're gonna go do the dungeon, go for it.
No, I still got time, so I'm asking a bit ahead of time.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it. It dropped 345. And I certainly have jobs that could take advantage of that.
Yeah, I'm willing to give someone a thank you.
Go for it then, Kyrie.
Yeah, you got time though. I still got to do the main story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
no,
got
just let me know when you're like rolling up on it, and I'll
Thank you for helping it come to pass.
I'll do stuff and things.
Yeah. I don't think I want to stream the raid. I'm probably just gonna do it.
Fair enough. Still curious how you're gonna respond to it, but
Yeah, I might stream it then. Maybe I'll just do the Rabanastor city and then just do it on Sunday before Siege or something like that.
I'm going to go see Solo tomorrow, probably.
Yay.
I haven't asked Cole what he thinks of it because he went to watch it with Mike and Zach. I don't know. Did you guys see Ready Player One?
Nope.
Do not. It really sucks.
I've heard
And the book sucked, so this is surprising.
I don't mind the book, but it's not particularly anything amazing, but it's much worse than the book, so.
Wow, that's a low bar.
Yep. So basically, this was a shit on Gosetsu. main scenario.
It.
Also, random set. Okay, I had not noticed that before. Watch the slime. Little purple is coalescing.
Gosetsu shaved his head off.
His head? What?
His hair.
His hair.
Okay.
What am I supposed to be watching about the slime?
Hold on. Watch that night elf druid that I'm looking at.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
An old man
From the
who
hell.
up there.
cannot raise his
Okay.
blade has no place in the service of
Oh,
a
what
young
is
lord.
that?
Thus did I decide to devote my remaining days to pilgrimage. I will walk this land, offering prayers of repose for all the souls who left this life in suffering.
All of them?
He wants to make his decision. He's a grown man.
A fulsome farewell makes for an enjoyable journey.
Scarcely have we said our goodbyes to Alphino, and you leave us too. But 'tis well that my companions find their own way forward. I must endeavor to do the same.
I have faith that you will find the best path for Doma without me, my lord. Pray forgive me this last act of selfishness, and grant me your blessing.
You have earned it 1,000 times over. Go in peace, my friend. I shall make of Doma a land where children laugh and none need live in fear.
There is no better way to honor those who went before.
I will say, a disappointing amount of Yugiri. Almost nothing with Yugiri.
And with that, I take my leave.
I actually like Yugiri more than Ian, honestly. A little bit disappointing.
Anything either. Like, she's just kind of, arrows are existing out of her chest.
Ah, jeez.
So, mildly disappointing. I realize we have almost no Yugiri.
Indeed. I don't know what she's been up to.
She just wanders around spying on Yotsuo, doing assassin things, but nothing else.
I mean, that is kind of what she does.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Did this just bug out?
I don't know.
God damn it. Bugged out because the NPCs that she needed to kill were already being killed by your freaking version of her.
I mean, mine's not completing either, so... Oh, you go on and do it, and I'll do it in a couple.
Oh, okay. I see what's wrong with it. You can't be mounted whenever she mounts up because you're supposed to be riding on the back. And if you're mounted, it says you are mounted and kicks you out and then fails.
Oh. 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 Okay then.
I was gonna say, the actual, like, Yotsuo plotline doesn't feel like anything came from it.
I mean, we have reduced the number of shitlords on the planet.
By 2?
Actually,
By
by
4.
4.
Gotta count the parent.
I'll be honest, parents are probably more on the shitlord. They might beat out Asahi almost.
That's fair. They are kind of responsible for this.
Yup.
Is it really the parents' fault when they raise a bad kid?
They sold their daughter.
Well, no, like the thing to remember too is that she's the stepdaughter, and at the very least, they were beating the fuck out of her as a kid.
That's true as well.
Sold her to an old nobility guy who, when he died, had gambling issues, so she got sold to a brothel.
I mean, the part where they were, you know, kicking the shit out of her, that's probably not the mark
there's a
of good
very
people.
fine underlining tone of that her father did really fucky things to her because he specifically talked about how attractive she is.
Fair enough.
So, they didn't show it, but there was probably some child molestation at least. Like I said, if Yoso wasn't like turned up to 11 on her hate boner for other domens, she would be a much more reasonable viceroy for her problems. So I assume Gaius treated her pretty well. Maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. You know the character Stormblood who deserved the least amount of bullshit he had to deal with?
Because that too.
Captain Demotion.
Captain Demote Man.
That's fair. He did not deserve a big chunk of the shit that came his way.
Level 30, by the way, is when you get Imp Cavalry.
Yeah. Remember, he ended up being completely quiet, like, he became a cyborg, which probably was incredibly painful. Because he seems kind of crazy at that point, so I think they broke his mind.
Most likely, yeah. He was very much not okay.
Oh, and now we're dealing with Rauger's Reach. And now Lisa's panicking about Xenos being alive. Which she has a lot of right to.
I mean, yeah, panicking is pretty fair when you're completely freaking useless.
Oh, Xenos being alive, you jackass.
What?
Any opportunity to dunk on Lise, even when it's not relevant to the goddamn conversation.
I mean, it's pretty relevant.
No,
you can't do
it's
anything.
not.
And thus, panicking would be
I
fair.
was gonna say, Lisa's slowly become less useless. Alphanaut has considerably been more useless.
And if we were talking about, like, if you found out that Xenos is alive again, I think most people would be a little slightly, oh god, what?
I mean, my general reply would be, wait, where's the nearest Imperial recruiter?
Yes, we know you want to go to fucking Garlemald.
Oh, hi, Thancred.
Oh hey, where's he been?
I don't know. Probably where Orionje is. Remember him?
Oh yeah, that guy who exists.
Yep, there's Yustola, there's Lise, and then the other two who are around somewhere.
There's also Kryl.
Yeah, but Kryl
yeah,
actually, we actually know where Kryl is. She's actually a huge part of Animus. And she has some excuse for Stormblood.
Yeah, she's like in Eureka trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
Okay.
That like that they think that used to be like what place was it again?
Doesn't matter, but it was a place where they actually put like an elder being in there.
Well, that too, but I think like the initial interest was
It was Animos?
no.
I don't
I'm trying to remember. The island thing that got blown the fuck up in Heaven's Ward. Off screen.
Oh, we are now going to dig up Xenos' grave.
Just to make sure that he's not there, I guess.
Who even buried him?
I assume the Alamegans, because we're going to the locks.
Like, we just kind of left him there, along with the eye.
Because we're good in
we
quality
didn't
of this
do the
kind of
island.
thing. Oh, we left the eye.
Yeah, Brustinian took care of it.
Yeah,
And then Astidian...
We didn't know he was gonna do that, though. Like, we left both Xenos' corpse and the eye just kind of laying there.
It's fine.
And Astidian was like, oh god, you people are idiots.
It's fine, it's fine. It's all fine, we're fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
The Isle of Val, that was it.
I think it's a stopping point after we finish this dungeon.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost done, I think. I don't know. I think I'm on the second last one or last one. We'll find out.
We made good progress.
Did 6 levels? Probably maybe 7.
Maybe 7 by the time we got here.
Okay, that's probably the best line answer it's done in a while. Oh dear,
Sure.
we seen him missing a corpse.
Accurate.
He does do some very good deadpan.
Well, it must be somewhere. I only hope it isn't walking around.
We know it's walking around. But okay, so there's a weird elf guy who dug up his grave apparently. Though we don't know who the fuck he is.
Before your age,
Oh no, there's a much better theory for that.
Oh no, it's not Urianger. It looks nothing like him. It could actually be the other guy that, not Maximus, but the guy who didn't have a name.
Good.
Is it Astinian? Is Astinian doing dumb?
We are reasonably sure it's not Astidian.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing his mask. He was wearing like the Rauger's Reach hood.
Like, there has been some speculation that that guy is Astidian, but most people are like, we don't really think they're gonna do that again.
Yeah, we already had the Justinian turns evil thing.
Look, it's typical Dragoon law. If you're not mind controlled and evil at least 3 times over the course of the game, you're not doing it right.
He's done it twice.
Got 1 more to go.
Still, that's what I think is a much more interesting theory for it. So, I'm not sure if they actually imply it or not, though.
Well, I haven't played this game in a while, so like I don't actually remember what the elves look like who's who. But it doesn't look like Urianger. But you don't usually see his face. He's got his fucking stupid glasses on.
It wouldn't be someone you'd recognize.
Who was that, apparently?
Do you actually want me to tell you what the theory is? I'd rather wait till to find out if they actually imply it or not.
What's the theory? What's the theory?
Xenos did a body jack.
Wait, so he went into the elf, and the elf went into him?
No. Who knows what the hell happened to the original driver? But like, how was it? There's another example. fucking Sahagin from way back in Leviathan could body jump through the
yeah,
echo.
you're right. You're right. For the echo.
So some people have theorized that I forget what the evidence is, but some people have theorized that is Xenos there.
Well, then who's in Xenos' body then? Is it the
Asian, probably.
Maybe it's Shinryu.
Probably an Asian, but yeah.
Probably Asian.
That would be hilarious, honestly.
Oh,
Shinryu's like, what the shit am I here? Why am I tiny?
So, Varys looks really dumb looking with his armor on. His helmet is stupid looking.
Who?
The Emperor.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the big dumb shoulder pads and helmet.
Rocking the 40k power armor.
His helmet has like stag antlers, but his actual helmet goes like another 2 feet before the actual antlers, and the antlers are like 3 feet.
Yeah, he's rocking the 40k power armor.
It's dumb because like you can see his face, so it's not a full helmet, and like the shoulder pads are like almost as big as his head. Oh yeah. We never did find out what happened to the Crystal Brave fuckers.
You okay, mate?
Yeah, sorry. Something stuck in my throat. I'm good.
You might want to get that looked at.
No, I'm good. Okay, so evil elf guy's here. Oh, yeah, Xenos might be in the elf guy.
They actually provide evidence for it.
He did the samurai swing.
Ah.
And he also says, I have lost many things, but my mind is yet my own. Oh yeah, no, he is flat out this elf guy. He just says, there upon this stage I stood prepared to make my final bow, only to find that the finale was but an intermission. Yeah, this is Xenos.
They're not saying it, but...
It's Xenos. Yeah, he's talking about the hunt.
Yeah, I think that line actually is the big one that people are going to say, no, come on, it's Xenos.
No, like, it's flat out Xenos. He says, he talks about the intermission, the finale. Who else tried to kill themselves?
Yeah, fair. Like I said, not having actually done it, I wasn't sure how explicit they got with that.
Like, unless we're talking about Misgar Dormer or something.
Unlikely, given that he had his thing happen in a side quest. They seem to tend not to mix side into main because they can't assume that you've done that stuff.
Well, no, like, his thing's main.
Midgard Sommer?
No, sorry, Nidhogg. I said Misgar
Oh. Yeah, Nidhogg maybe, yeah.
And Misgar Sormo is still alive.
Yeah, he's just taking a nap.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking about Nidhogg, yeah.
Sorry, I must have misheard you.
No, I said Misgar Sormer. I meant to say Nidhogg.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh. Okay, this might take a while, because apparently I'm having a huge cutscene thing for Final Quest. I'm now going to mute myself.
Godspeed. Enjoy.
Thank you. he dead already? That'd be pretty quick. Nice helping on. No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That was incredibly kind of mediocre. Not a huge fan of it. So we murdered the... tired of those fuckers. That was easy. Oh. Only 3 guys survive a giant ass ship. That's kind of funny. Depressing on how poor the Garleans are surviving things. Huh. Oh, wow. I'll go. I want to have fun. Thank you for the scene. And that's it. That was fun. I'm done now. The main scenario.
Huh. What do you think?
It was okay. Nice plot twist. So Joel, does the Shadow Hunter mean anything to you? Or is Joel gone?
Shadow Hunter?
Yeah.
In the terms of Final Fantasy?
Yeah, I'm actually curious.
Not off the top of my head.
theory about that guy too.
Because we got introduced to the Shadow Hunter. And I was correct. Alpha Nod got saved by Deus Ex Machina.
Who's the Shadow Hunter?
We don't know. That's basically what happens is Alpha Nod gets attacked, the ship gets blown up, you get to play as Alpha Nod for a bit, you get surrounded by enemies, and then the Shadow Hunter shows up with 2 other people and saves your ass. And he's a Garlean, a very dark-skinned Garlean, and he hunts Asians. And he has actually killed more Asians than us. He has killed 3 of the black Asians, which I assume are just the regular grunts. A red Asian, sorry, 2 red Asians, who I assume are like leaders, and then 1 ambassador Asian, the white guy, white mask guy. So he's murdered 6 Asians so far, because he's keeping the masks.
To be fair, we tend to be more called on for the primal murdering than the Asian murdering.
I think we've killed 1? No, we killed 2.
That sounds right-ish.
Yeah, because we killed the guy. We killed him with the help of Axe Lady, who dies instantly. Yeah.
It's on the side of his. It's on the side of his gear. I figured that out instantly. That was supposed to be.
Oh, really?
Is it who I was mentioning before? Because that's what everybody's saying.
Yeah, it's Gaius. You
Gaius?
can literally see on the guy's gear Gaius's old mask hanging on his belt.
Oh, I thought that was one of the Asian Weiss masks.
Oh, it's Gaius's mask. You can there's Gaius's helmet. There's the thing on his belt, and then
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So then never mind. He's killed 5 Asians.
Literally just Gaius.
Hey, I forgot what his mask looked like.
I mean, that's fair. It's been a while.
It's been a long while. Man, I'm kind of happy Gaius is back. He was so cool.
Yeah, nobody's got too many theories on who the other 2 are, but yeah, that's pretty established.
The other 2 are probably just other people of his legion who are following them. If I was going to say something about that, so where do I go to unlock the side dungeon?
Go to the underwater teleport in Ruby Sea. There should be a quest there.
I don't want to say it's obvious, but there's 2 people missing from his high command that are unaccounted for.
They're not them.
Maybe.
No, like they are not Garleans, and they're not a Rogan.
True.
One of them is an elf, and one of them is a human.
Fair enough.
And I'm pretty sure we murdered the fuck out of Olivia and the other guy. Forget his name. Shoulder Gunblade Man. They look to be dead as fuck. Unless Livia has done a really good job of changing her skin color, her hiding her eye by like cutting it off or something. And the Rogan turned into an elf.
Okay, a minute.
Okay. How convenient for the plot. So you think about doing the main scenario or not really, Joel?
Sorry, what?
Are you thinking about doing the main scenario or not really?
Again, the game is literally unplayable.
I thought you could still like do like other stuff besides the raids.
No, I just slide around all over the place, and I
bad now.
can't I can't even dual cast, for example.
Okay, because I remember you having trouble casting, but like
I can't, like, whenever I cast something for dual cast, like I'll cast the spell and then I'll start hard casting my next spell with the dual cast buff because the game doesn't even recognize that I have the dual cast buff.
I'm back, by the way.
Well, I'm about to start it. I'm going to speak to Genbu.
Alrighty.
Which is kind of funny because of the what's it called? As soon as you go talk to the turtle guy and saying, I wonder what's going on with Genbu, you immediately get a call from Tater saying, I'm gonna give something to Genbu. It's just plot convenience. I do like how this quest is called A Turtle in Time.
Oh, is it a reference?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think. There's like a
Yes.
yeah.
TMNT number 4, the game, was Turtles in Time. Came out on the SNES and an arcade. The arcade variant was much better. The SNES one is much more remembered. Why do I remember this shit?
I'm just really happy. Honestly, the best part about this is that Gaius is still alive. Probably my most favorite Garlean, honestly. Incoming, what about Sid or Nero? And it's just, I liked Gaius more as a character. I think Sid and Nero are more entertaining, but I liked his character.
I was gonna say, Gaius has the competition of Sid, Nero, Xenos.
I just like Gaius because from the little I saw of him, he was kind of awesome.
Oh yeah, no, Gaius is just awesome, but yeah.
Sid and Nero just have a lot more screen time. But Gaius is just, he got a lot more done for the little amount of time he got out of him. I can respect that. I gotta yank shot. Oh, I forgot to talk to Byakko. I was gonna wonder what he was gonna say to me. Oh well. It's not that important.
I mean, you can come back there, I think, whenever you want, so...
I just probably forget to now. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this dungeon, and I think I'm just gonna get off and just watch some videos and maybe poke some FF14 stuff by myself, just to, you know, do the random not paying attention to anything stuff.
Yeah.
Do Royal City. If you're both on, I might do the other raid too, the new one. But I assume you want to hear what I think about Akari.
I would be interested to hear it. I don't feel like any like pressure or anything on that.
Oh
just,
no, I'm not feeling
curious.
any pressure, but my completionist thing is probably gonna make me complete it before the weekend ends, before the reset.
Okay, moment.
Okay, you want an invite?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a solo duty, but I should be out momentarily. If you can hang on a sec.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think I should have to do anything after that. I'm doing the Marauder 30 quest line.
Oh, the Marauder one?
Mm-hmm.
I will say the Marauder questline is really boring.
Yeah.
Not the Warrior one, just the Marauder one. The Warrior one's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'll be getting to that shortly.
But the Marauder one is just kill all these beasts.
Basically. Welcome back. It's like this big vengeance quest line, but it's not even like against a person, it's just this, whatever that is even.
Is this a normal only dungeon or a expert one?
It gets added to expert. Like if you look at expert, well, before at least, it would have shown you need to complete question mark.
Okay, so this is just an automatic expert one.
Mm-hmm. So there's 3 dungeons in expert now.
Okay.
What's up?
Guess what is 254 of 254 now?
The set?
No.
Yep. No
You look
new
at it
partner
already?
stuff though. I mean, I skimmed it to see if they had any more pairs. I don't think they do.
I mean, I'm gonna look through it.
Yeah, like I haven't given it like a proper looking over. Like I said, I just skimmed it. Okay, am I out of cutscene yet?
Honestly,
yeah, leave the cutscene land.
You could probably just skip it. It's kind of boring.
Eh.
Fair enough. Don't miss
Okay,
that content.
I'm good.
I found Fisco in card form.
You can't just say that and not link it.
It's a very small image. I was gonna say.
Hit open or read it all.
It doesn't really look like me either.
Like,
Something Lalafell joke.
Lalafell joke, and it's a jubilant mascot.
Oh, you're making fun of. You're talking about Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
I didn't know which one you were. I didn't know if you're talking about me in real life or me in FF14 or another.
You
game.
generally play short characters, and you generally bounce around and are the jubilant mascot.
You do not meet the requirements. What?
Duty not unlocked. It shouldn't be me. What were you queuing for?
The Swallow's Compass. The one I have to do. Have you not unlocked? Have you not done the side quest yet?
I've run it like twice.
Oh,
I mean,
you know why? It has the castrum still set and it didn't get rid of it. So apparently you haven't done the castrum yet. That's why.
Oh, the main story quest? No, I have not done that yet.
That's why. That was a weird one. Made a small mistake.
I know it's not a partner card, but the art on that one's pretty neat.
Oh yeah. Well, blue cards seem to have good art. Or at least interesting art.
Yeah, I've done everything on my paladin now. I have all my high level stuff done and all my dungeon stuff, so now it's just do warrior crap. Or Dark Knight or whatever.
Holy crap!
What? That's amazing.
Okay.
We just talk about the theme of this set and how freaking awesome it is. Like, it's literally a plane that's entire existence is about, like, just freaking gladiatorial arena matches for fun. This plane should not exist, but it is awesome regardless. There are some great freaking cards in here for some elf decks, though, and some freaking legacy warrior decks. Like, holy crap.
Can't go that way yet, Fisco.
Ruined it. Ruined it. Soiled it.
I mean, you would have found out in like 2 seconds, but...
Oh my god, what?
Okay, that's not even loading.
These guys hit so weak that they're not actually popping my bubble.
I mean, they are getting spam stuff too, but you know. Yeah, enjoy the true suffering of Dark Knight, not getting your bubble popped.
Yeah, that feels bad.
I'll lay off on the stunning things, that should help.
No, like, it's dying quickly, you know? So whatever.
Also, yes, that card is amazing.
Hit the point where they're just all reprints. Rebuke reprints! Yes!
It's my Soul Survivor.
Well, there's actually a change to that, if you haven't noticed.
There is?
Mm-hmm. It auto-pops, I think, is the change.
What do you mean by auto-pops?
I mean, it should be on the tooltip.
Oh, so just use it whenever.
Yeah, basically. You no longer have to try and hit that, okay, it's gonna die in this amount of time.
So just always use it. Even boss fights.
Especially in boss fights, hell yeah.
They gave new flavor text to Raptor Companion.
Nice.
The nice thing about, once you have all your tooltips, you only really use, Dark Arts for when you're using, like, Blood Splitter or Quietus.
I mean, those are the big ones for it.
Everything else is just filler if you have the mana for it, but you usually don't. At least not.
It's definitely easier to do if you're out of grit.
Sorry, what?
I said it's definitely easier to like actually have more dark arts use if you're not in grit, because then you can blood weapon.
Yeah. But sometimes it requires me to pay attention to some others who don't want to do a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's pretty fun.
I am definitely happy with the amount of Innistrad reprint in this set.
When I actually get going, though, I definitely need to start doing that. Like rotating when you run out of blood break, you switch to that, run your blood weapon, and switch. Are we supposed to stand in this shit?
No. Just
like,
try and not get hit by it, please.
I wish you told me that earlier.
That was always such a good value card. I'm glad to see it getting reprinted.
I mean, the last tank I had got 4 stacks of it and got 1 shot, so I just said, you should be okay. Oh, that's a useful card.
It's from Innistrad. Shocker. Oh, reprint of Assassinate. Thank God. Maybe they'll stop being $4 commons.
Huzzah.
And you almost never use Carbon 2 with Dark Art, you just use it to get mana back.
I mean, I've heard that it's like a good use for it.
Like, you just reduce your damage, but you don't get the mana of the game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh god. Ah, fucked up.
I guess technically, if like at the start, you shouldn't use it for that. You should just use it for damage because it's 450 instead of 100.
I guess the question is, does the mana gain from it let you pour that into something that hits harder?
It gives you another Dark Arts, so...
That makes sense.
Like, basically, you're trading 300 damage reduction for the chance to pop another Blood Spiller with Dark Arts.
That's fair.
Or to use your shield, so...
Hey, they brought this back.
I'm gonna pull more stuff.
I think that stops the wave coming down. Maybe, maybe not.
We're going to find out.
It does. Oh, no, no, there they are. I assume those just knock you back. Yeah, they knock you back. Okay.
So in other words, they're actually kind of a benefit.
Yeah. Oh, I think that one's punching the DPS now.
He had no very little health.
Fair enough. That seems useful, question mark? Is that right?
It's okay.
I've forgotten a lot of where my spells are for like AoE on this guy.
Oh, they reprinted Wafa.
Well, first you Dark Arts Abyssal Drain, and then you just
No, like I moved Dark Passenger off my 4 where it used to be when I was leveling it. So now my AoE is on my 4 instead of my 5. So my Unleash is actually on my 4, and now my Abyssal Drain is on my 5.
I mean, they're both valid.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I'm trying to use one thing and I'm getting another one.
Fair enough, fair enough. Also, that is a cool card.
Yeah.
God, I'm multitasking a wee bit.
Hey, they're also reprinting Genesis Chamber.
What's that one?
Damn, this set in reprints.
Okay.
Oh, I am so sad.
Why are you sad?
I wish the lands from this set were full art. They are amazing. My personal favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah.
Not full art, so rip.
That Moose guy hits pretty hard. Get any good loot or not?
I got some stuff my other sets might need. No healing stuff's dropped though.
Feels bad.
Just what it is.
This is a cool looking boss. It's a weird cloud plant thing.
Yeah, so mine just basically.
This guy doesn't have to hit me. Spend more time swinging at you guys.
Anything else good in there, Joe?
I mean, there's a few other good cards that are just, you know, like I'm just looking through the reprint section for the most part. Yeah. This is the casual set that we want for casuals to have easier play entry to Magic the Gathering. Now let's load it with all these really good old school cards that are super hard to find that we've never reprinted. Like,
yep.
Wizards. One or the other, not both. Do not do both. The set can have reprints, but don't do like super first time reprint legacy cards.
Yeah, that buff to Soul Survivor is pretty good. Still probably makes Dark Knight still the weakest class, but still. Like, weakest tank. It's still a decent improvement. Quality of
You
life.
still have quality of life. Yeah, they've said basically like they intend to do like a full on rework, but they did not have the time to just get it into this pad.
gonna get my mana here from these guys, and I'll
What you need to?
just a heads up because you're healing.
Appreciate it.
I think I can only pull this stuff anyway.
Yeah, I think that might be healing piece, yeah.
I still see that people are not good at using their limit breaks properly.
I mean, there's nobody to properly use it in this case, to be fair.
I was gonna say use it on the second boss.
Oh, that's true.
I just noticed that they haven't used it, so just bitching about it now.
Yeah, like we won't. There's no caster break in this group. You know, they can use it back there.
It definitely makes sense that we shouldn't use those mats. You can only use it on one mob anyway, but still, definitely should use it on most areas. Apparently, I don't have Abram.
God. There you go. How'd you do it?
I hit them with I hit the abyssal drain on the one guy and it was hitting him.
Yeah, I know that. I don't know. Maybe they bugged out because they were stunned.
Maybe. That seems like an annoying thing, but it seems like something it could do. This game sometimes has annoying bugs. With like mob registration, if they're alive or not. I forgot, right. This is the Sun Wukong legend.
Mm-hmm.
Completely forgot about that. Okay,
yourself. Do not hit ask you lines. You're not on your goddamn ass.
Ow. That's a very quick, get the hell off. Really?
Which ability was it?
Both ends.
Oh yeah, he actually charges it up for a while.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you only get the indicator at the very end because he's a dick. Oh god, gold for everyone.
Well, I'm definitely going to be staying in Brit for a bit. Did not realize they were going to actually attack us. I thought they were just going to stand still.
They are punching. Yeah, both ends with no lightning line is the don't be next to him, or with the lightning line it's hug up on him. Yeah, I have to watch both of them.
Oh, I get it. This is an annoying boss. I assume we're supposed to focus on the one that takes more damage.
Does one of them take more damage?
Looks like it.
Oh, I know. Basically, oh, go ahead.
Murder the guy now. Murder them now.
No, you want to murder the one that died second, basically. He starts when one of them dies, the other one starts charging something up. Don't know what, but I assume you don't actually want him to cast it.
They're both about to die. Pretty close.
Fair enough. I'm just saying that's probably what they're thinking. Oh yeah, that's right. He if you don't kill him before that goes off, he will just duplicate himself again.
Like with full health or with how much health he has?
I don't know. I know that spell, splitting hairs, is the duplicate self spell. I don't know at what HP.
Yeah, that was my question more than anything. Oh well.
Sorry.
Oh well, I'm the only short person here, and the only. Nope, there's another wallet though. I see he's going off to another adventure.
Yep.
This sounds like something that the DPS should have figured out instead of me.
I mean, though, the one of them was trying to convince the other one. But apparently that they were not on the same page.
Doesn't look like it. Okay, so now I have to go back to Hell's Lib.
Oh, enjoy the solo duty in this line.
Wait, there's another solo duty?
Yep.
Oh, I want to go to bed. But I want to.
I mean, nobody's saying you gotta do it now.
No, but I want to finish it. I hate stuff unfinished.
It's not difficult, strictly speaking.
It's just quick.
Can be.
Let's see. Okay, back to Hell's Lib we go. That went quite well. So how long does this usually take, Kyrie?
It took me like 10 minutes-ish.
Probably should have switched to Paladin, just to clear it a little bit faster. So I see Genbu just headbutted Tateru. Oh no! She turned old. I think Tateru is the one character who has gotten better and better over time. From like the trifecta of fuck-ups. The Alpha Nod, Tateru, and Lise. She's the only one who's actually improved.
Yeah, she's trying at least.
I don't know, like what she does for her job works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We just don't see a lot of.
Oh. He's become evil.
I mean, they want to temporarily turn him into a what's it, hospice,
Yeah.
and they basically left the cooker on too long. As you say, after all, it's the amount of time spent as an hospice that makes you start to go a little bit boop boop.
Yeah. Wait. I've realized something. Why the hell is Byakko not fighting him too?
Smoke break.
Yeah, I probably should have switched to Samurai for this. Just to make it go faster.
I mean, my time on it was done as Dark Knight, so. Dark Knight and crit, no less, because stuff needs owning out, basically. Yeah, the raid line definitely does not fly yet, so. Sad face. So give it to the fucking T-Rex, but...
I'm not doing too bad. I already got him down to 60%. Oh, Tater just killed me.
Yeah, that's the difficulty point. So she's gonna try and chase you down when she gets targeted. Run or hit hallowed ground.
Well, I'm switching back to Paladin. So I will do a little bit more damage to him.
Like, you can survive it on a Dark Knight at least. Probably Warrior. Anything else is gonna get chunked.
That's incredibly annoying. Damn it, Tateru. Just when I was complimenting you.
I was keeping my mouth shut there. Like, you're not gonna think quite so highly of her in about 30 seconds or so.
I was gonna say, he was kind of a bitch initially.
Yeah, no, the difficulty is definitely not from anything Furibon does. And from what I've heard, no, you do not fail if Tataru gets knocked out.
So it's actually more useful for her to get knocked out.
Yeah. I mean, basically, the key is like, don't let her chase you down.
Yeah, having a weapon that's not 290 versus 360.
Oh god,
Big
yeah.
difference. Well, actually, no, I think the Dark Knight one is 310. I think my Warrior one's 290.
That's still a 50 out of 6. Goddamn.
He's already at 65% when I just started. Also, to be honest, Paladin is much less complex than Dark Knight DPS rotation.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, we took Dark Arts away from Siphon Strike. It's like, okay. Oh, and we put it on Plunge. Why do you hate us?
Stop it, Tater. How long does it take till she stops chasing me?
That I don't know.
Okay. As soon as I bitched about that, she stopped doing
Did she
it.
get smacked?
Oh no, now she's chasing me with the big ice bomb thing.
I honestly did not know she did it again, huh?
Yeah, instead of like the ice orb, she has like the red thing on her head and she's chasing me with it.
They seem to,
No, Zorobon got messed up though.
I think everything is putting on. Oh, go ahead.
He got turned back into a turtle.
We fixed him or something.
Oh no, like he's just a little tiny turtle upside down.
Oh.
I guess he got hit by something and it knocked him over.
Okay. Sarvon or Genbu?
Genbu.
Yeah, that's what he says in the middle. After he shields you, he's like, oh shit, I'm out of energy. Godspeed.
No, I didn't even notice that because Terror started chasing me around.
Fair enough.
I don't know, he's got 20%. He's pretty much done.
Yeah, like if you can dodge Terror trying to kill you, there's not much else to worry about.
Yeah, like I can technically ignore the bounce too if I want to. Almost there. I guess Tater is a little bit useful. She is healing me.
Yeah, she'll occasionally drop you a decently powerful physic.
Got him. That's about 5 minutes of duty. I think it's 30 minutes, right, for the duty?
Like, for it to time out,
Yeah.
I think so.
So it was 25 something when it finished, so about 5 minutes. Yay. We're finished.
Oh shit, that top I picked up isn't half bad looking too.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, so Byaku was the first to meet him, then Genbu was. Ugh. So I guess the next time we're going to see them, we're dealing with the next guy.
That would make sense.
Probably be another extreme. Or not. Okay, I think that's it for me. I'm going to go take a nap.